crap with my PlayStation, but I have found the best offense and defense in the game. Kind of combining everything that I've been working on over the last couple of weeks. Stuff that I brought back that I was running in preseason with a new way to run it. In my defense, I think I found something along the lines of what I used to run in dollar last year, but I'm doing it in a new formation this year, and it's just so much better. So let's get into it. Get the gameplay straight out. And we happen to have someone in this conversation who knows what that's like. Teddy, you were a player who made these kinds of deals. Maybe not exactly like this one, but made to handle the situation without an agent. How does that factor into all this? Now, obviously, you know how Regs is. Eventually, you can only do things for so long. But the way I was doing it last night, bro, I was just so far ahead before the DDA could calculate, any tactical strats to kind of debunk me a little. But I think I was up on one guy like 60-something points. It was ridiculous. This is trying to talk to other teams. I mean, this is money at astronomical rates. You need an agent. Lamar needs an agent, I think, to be that one that has to talk to multiple teams. And let me just say this.
This is the NFL Pacific Northwest Washington.
Can you imagine doing this to us players to say, Sean got his, Lamar got his fully guaranteed. He had to fight for it. So now, when these quarterbacks are coming up, they have every right to say fully guaranteed. Not high state, but fully guaranteed throughout the course of the contract. I think there are so many people around the league that are getting the shot in that are talking to everyone about how this can't be done. But the players are saying,
this will be fielded inside the 5.
Because it's going to be huge.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
This is an inflection point in the league to whatever degree the fans care about that. There's one such deal that's an outlier. 2 of them is a trend. And the reality is that if Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert and some of the other guys come in and say, we're doing this too, then all of a sudden that is, for lack of a Pandora's box, the owners will not be able to keep shut. The other interesting dynamic is Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts says to Philadelphia, I am not coming in without a fully guaranteed deal, he has massive leverage, and he has 1 year to go. I totally agree with Teddy Greedy. This is a transformational offseason in terms of, is it Deshaun Watson out here, or does Burrow, Herbert,
Smith's going to go to the air first.
and that also leaves us to have Darlington in place. There's a lot of external pressure.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Rashadi to do this, and all the players, to Teddy's point, want Lamar to hang in there and eventually get it. So there are so many factors at play here. But at the core of it all, Jeff, is one outstanding player. And
complete to DK Metcalf. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Not just one player, but one player who has proven throughout his career, even before he got to the NFL, that he is a man of principle who will not back down on his personal beliefs. To your point, this is a huge moment for the NFL because
they'll bring a receiver in motion left.
A player that's
on first down, it's Smith.
To represent the players and put his feet in the ground.
Forced out to his left.
A guaranteed contract.
Going deep for Walker.
Getting a non-exclusive
complete on a deep ball.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well, but you've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to quickly play and not deflate.
Big meatballs. I'm in on all this. Okay, so the bottom line is, there is a lot at stake here.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket in mark time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Block at the man in motion. Throwing on third down, Smith. It's caught, block it. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith throwing again. Returning right back to Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Smith. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. To try again after the sack. Smith dancing to his left.
Box.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
Their offense is too tired.
There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive, not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there, turned it all around. Big moment.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Gino. Being chased out, and he's going to go down again. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the end zone, Smith. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
When I say the best defense in the game, I'm not shitting you. You see the results. He don't want no part of it. He can't move the ball. I told you, I've been putting his lab work in, fellas. I put this lab work in. I want to make shit work. I went through a lot of bullshit to find it, but we got it. Sorry I didn't get to show you the offense in that game because the defense was just so stout. He couldn't move it. He had enough. He had enough, coach. He's like, oh, I'm retiring. You remember that Bills player that retired at halftime? He broke the record, coach. He retired in the first quarter. Oh, shit. You saw the sacks I was getting with a 2-man rush. That was a 2-man rush getting pressure like that. I can't make this up.
Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders.
I tell you, when I find stuff, bro, sometimes it might take me a little bit longer, but we found the best defense in Madden 23. People gonna really have to earn their yards. You know, I mean, it can be done. I'm not saying that it's gonna just box everything. You still have things that you have to do as a user. You still got to make certain adjustments to what's beating you. But as far as everything else goes, bro, we got it. But so we'll start off with him there. I might do some more changes, but
now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson flush to his right.
Wait for that comeback. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where you going?
Just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds.
Yeah, just run right into Max Crosby, bro. Yeah, just out fucking standing.
Maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go for it with Edmonds.
Got Chandler Jones right, though.
The first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Wilson.
You're wrong, click on.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Maybe we'll figure out all his little go-tos. We'll take them away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield.
He's not going to get anything deep. He's going to have to earn it.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to
come on, motion so I can get that block shed.
On 2nd and 10. Wilson steps away to his left. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he's going to be taken down right.
Come on, man. You got to do better than that.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit. He can hold on to the football.
Touchdown.
Free shot.
Jerry Judy, 40 yards. And the Broncos.
So what I might do is gun tight. I might go use my dollar. I mean, I could use that, but
right off the bat, they start with a
go
very solid,
some stuff that I know that works.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored.
I'm going to make it as frustrating for him as possible.
Touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
Watch this. This is a new adjustment I found last night.
That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Now Stidham on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. Second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. In motion, the tight end. Stidham again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep for Adams.
Should have been a touch pass. Come on now, Madden.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Did not hold that.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this,
it's gun tight. And we already got a defense for gun tight.
Space out there to set up a return, and remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Murray is into the end zone.
Not breaking off Carr. He got sucked. So DDA is going to help him early. We're going to be all right. We're going to make a comeback.
He made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
Max probably not missing a fucking tackle. Come on now.
Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game.
Too long to run your route, my guy.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
In motion goes the tight end. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Just wanted to see something.
What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a play fake. Carr. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still.
Get him out of that man coverage real quick.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And a throw right sideline is complete.
Keep spamming, bro. We're going to get you out of it.
Before crossing over out of bounds. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. It's complete to Cole. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5.
The thing I'm good at is adjusting.
That a very strong gain of 24.
I'm not going to stay in something if you got it. Make some adjustments.
They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top.
As long as I'm hitting them, we good.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Again, they run with Edmonds. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Wilson rolling to his right. That's caught at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he'll get in.
You gotta stop bailing him out, Madden. That man was short, and you know it.
Latavius Murray, as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind.
Stop him short twice and then give it to him.
Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Thanks for backing him up, by the way. Needed that so I get the underneath.
On first down, Stidham buying time to his left.
How's that an out of range throw? Come on now.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
You don't have no defense for real.
On to kick this one off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably
Dooley, you gotta lay that block, man.
in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Weak box.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The slot man in motion right. On second down, they'll run with White, and he'll get this out past the 45.
Read the D-line out. You don't want to call timeout, that's on him.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. First down, here's White. He's got it to the 43 here.
This drive is pretty clear.
Playing man coverage, bro. This run destroys that shit.
Want to impose their will on the defense? Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, Jacobs.
Chop block.
Inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Got a man open. It's Darren.
Stop playing man coverage on me, bro. I make good adjustments, especially press coverage.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
P.I. Madden! Throw fucking flags!
Picked up by
This game. They will do anything possible to cheat. Whatever.
And that was the position he wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in here by Patrick. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch to right there turned it into a really nice game. Now Wilson on 1st down. We'll get this to his running back Edmonds.
Why are you making my safety that slow?
Taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. On the move to his left. They'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably...
Yeah, DDA, come on, Max is not missing that tackle. Like, come on now.
He still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They'll run here. It's Murray. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Now they'll run.
Made me miss the tackle.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Latavius Murray punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the 4th. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra.
We'll be all right. We're not going to win every game.
I know they're not asking me.
Game going to help people sometimes. We're used to it.
I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Stidham sets to throw on 1st. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now Stidham. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Forced out to his left. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we
had to come out of it. You know, if I match up with you again, I know what you're weak against.
Tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham.
DDA. I can't. DDA, bro.
Picked up by Caden Stearns.
I'm not even letting my guys tackle. We'll let him have this. I'm not going to play the DDA, bro. It's pointless. It's attacking me too much. Watch it. Watch me get matched up with him again, though. That's the crazy thing. It's like you don't know when shit's not working, like consistency, like no, and man coverage is not nice like that. Like, come on now. He's over there holding fucking Devontae and no damn in real life, and Devontae was dusting that rookie for like 100-some yards. Like, come on now. Probably should have did was just I could have ran the ball more versus that, but sometimes you want to keep people honest, kind of stretch the field a little bit. We'll get it down a little bit better. See, watch. I told you they're gonna match me up with him again. I'm gonna dust his ass. Watch this shit. He done showed me his defense. I didn't show him my offense.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Take it at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First play, Wilson wants to throw it.
Now look. Funny, huh?
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out.
Now my defense want to play the way it's supposed to.
For the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Bro, you gotta make the play, Hobbs.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Wilson. Open man, he completes it to
You know, all them free shots that we want. He's showing me everything he wants. So be able to take that away.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Wilson steps away. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because...
I'll tell you now, we stuffing that shit. Thanksgiving turkey.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right.
That crosser.
And that is incomplete.
Now we stuffing that shit. See, I told you the second game I'm going to get at that ass. Let's go. DDA helped him in that first game. I don't like it, how that shit happens, but I'm glad I can show you fellas that it was a fluke.
That discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson dancing to his left.
Ooh. That should be PI, man. Rub routes are illegal.
Almost gets to the 10. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
It's there. See, there you go, Crosby.
They can only get 1. 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They're going to run it with Murray. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did.
Second man got to get there faster, guys.
As he's tackled at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They go back to Murray on 1st down. And this time he is in.
Filled out right there, but we see we got them man stuffed for real.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Wilson gonna throw for it.
So that's just stuffed. Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. He's got daylight. The 40.
I'm wasting my stamina flipping the hands.
Right, go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. How about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Dirty move right there.
A couple extra yards here for his trouble to bring it
We got a game plan for attacking this guy because I've seen some things that he's not good at. We'll focus on that.
Slot man moves right. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. A tackle made there by Caden Stearns.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
See what he's doing. He's putting a curl flat over there, so I could probably get him with a sharp route.
CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
I'm nasty with the stick work, man. I am nasty with that.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Oh, that's a touchdown, bro.
Take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 12-0 the score after one on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw is Stidham.
Over my user catch check. You want to stay at man coverage? Now you got to deal with my user catching. I got to bring different elements to the game. Show you I ain't nobody to play with. You better get out of that man coverage. I'm telling you right now.
They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham.
Little ass dude, one-on-one. Take up on truck him.
And it'll be 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. Being chased out left. Lets this go for Renfrow.
So he's got the 2 curl flats. So everything that I want should go there.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Stidham.
Just like I saw. Keep putting that curl flat on the field.
Might want to remember that 3rd down play. 37 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd.
Get that curl flat on the field. You're going to open the middle of the field up. What you want to do?
Underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The cover 0 is not a run defense either, so you're going to have issues now. Because I can do anything I want at this point. Anything I want.
Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
They'll try and run it here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. A good running there by Jacobs on 1st down as he's able to take this forward for a gain of 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Put them guys in curl flats. Who's going to defend the quarterback?
Beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Slot man moves right. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
I should have just went with a split.
Blown up quickly as he's going to be
He's going to keep Turbo in the zone, so hit him with a split.
Full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Stidham. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down inside the 40.
Got him up with these man coverage beaters.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now it's Stidham.
Let me come under it.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
They're going to cheat me like that. They're not going to let me use the control of my receiver. Gotcha.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch. Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Stidham to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Final play of the half, it's Stidham. Steps away to his left. And this one is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And brought down, but not before reaching the
Stop playing a weak box on me, my guy.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Stop. Get out of that weak box formation.
Got some breathing room. Great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Play action. It's Stidham.
Get your ass out of your comfort zone now.
Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 36 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point
Funny, huh?
lead.
Funny how this game is.
They go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you have 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the line, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just
Oh, you got to pick that off, Harmon. Look at him struggling a pad. 5 for 12.
Challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Wilson.
He's engaged. There we go. That's what I was waiting on.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take it.
I'm waiting on that little corner out.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket.
Run your ball. He ain't got no answer for it.
After the interception, here's
Psych.
Stidham.
Get you out of your comfort zone. You better stop spamming.
Touchdown Raiders.
I'm going to find what you're weak at, and I'm going to attack it.
2 touchdowns here so far.
And I'm going to keep attacking it until you learn how to adjust.
Onto their lead. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. Now they send a man in motion right. They're going to keep it on the ground.
That was so corny.
Stop short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 65 yards. And the Broncos have come back to make it a 2-point game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Money, 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 money.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to
Play
begin
action.
the drive.
Drop the safeties. We got them.
You know, coaches always say that every play is
Psych.
designed to score touchdowns.
Weak box.
It's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible. When
Weak box. Let's go.
Celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the play fake. Here's Stidham sliding out of the pocket. Oh, that'll be incomplete.
Come on, Jay. You got to get down.
As he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines.
Go Devontae.
And if you don't convert
One-on-one.
here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
There you go, Devontae. You're going to get one of them. You just don't know when it's coming.
They go right back.
Get off me, bro. You're too small.
And he's going to take this ahead for
You ain't got no linebackers in there.
But no more than that. Second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They stay on the ground with White.
Too small over there.
And this will be stopped at the 44.
He too small, fellas. You better get out of that bullshit, exotic ass shit. Come on, man.
They've hit 2 for 4
He too small over there in the box.
Here, it's 3rd and 1. They'll go up the middle with
Ooh,
White.
he too small in the box, baby. He too small in the box. Fuck out of that shit, bitch. He ain't got no linebackers in there. Why you gotta match personnel, man? Stop trying to cheese. He ain't got no meat. You gotta have meat and potatoes in there. Where they at? No, you need to learn how to match personnel. Stop. I told you I was gonna beat your ass this game. Last game you got help. Stop playing man cover and learn how to play run fit defense. Match your fucking personnel. Stop being a bitch. Don't stop crying about it. Now I see what you weak against. You don't know how to play no run defense.
Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25.
What happened when you spam, bro? All I gotta do is play the roulette with the formations. I'm gonna find what you weak against. That's one thing about me is I adjust.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Don't sit there and play the same thing the whole time. If it ain't working, I'm gonna get out of it. I'm gonna adjust.
They have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Just sitting there waiting on you.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's
Down 2 possessions and you dinking and dunking.
He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Play action. It's Wilson. Out to his left.
Come on, Diablo, react to it.
Here it's KJ Hamler. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this.
Yeah, all the clock management you want, my guy.
Have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
throwing now. Wilson on first down. He'll swing that out to Edmonds.
Tackle. That's all you got to do.
Taken down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2nd and 11 now. Wilson will throw again. That's out.
No waiting on him.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That's how you play man coverage. It only works versus gun bunch.
A lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 3rd down, Wilson finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson.
Got him.
And this is intercepted.
Too much dinking and dunking, bro. That cover 2 going to get you eventually. Told you I was going to get his ass this game, fellas. I told you. I wasn't shysting. I wasn't like, yo, this dude good. I told you he was ass. He wasn't able to adjust. He thought what he was going to do in that last game when the game was clearly helping him. He thought that was going to work. And I was like, no, I come in with a game plan. I change up my shit, make you adjust. And then we'll take on with it. I mean, you know, if you can't adjust and, you know, my regular offense work, fine. If you just want to sit in one thing that stops one of my regular, I'm going to adjust. I'm going to make changes. I'm going to be like, okay, you want to sit in that the whole game? Let's see how you do versus high form type. No. Bro, you gave up 300 rushing yards, bro. You had a weak box. Let me see. Hey, when people be sending messages and they don't know what the fuck they talking about, bro. Like, y'all seen the video. He's like, I only won because of the onside kick. Okay, let's relapse here for a second. Rewind. He was up 12-6 when I got that onside kick. Was he not? Okay, so how is it that that onside kick is the only reason that I won when you was up 12-6? Mind you, he didn't score after that. Bro, just give up. Mind you, he didn't score after that. Mind you, he stayed in a weak box defense. I decided to change my game plan up. I decided to go I form tight and throw them runs at him. He didn't adjust. He didn't play run defense. Can't play that one play defense. You got, At some point, fellas, you have to modify or make changes. Like, I can give you the best defense there is in the game, and it works versus pass, or it might work versus trips or something like that. At the end of the day, if somebody does something that kind of constricts you a little bit, you have to make changes. You have to readapt to the situation. You cannot sit in the same thing the whole game if it's killing you. Okay? That is, you know, and it works on both sides of the ball, you know. So I'm at this point, this guy keeps sending me messages. This guy is just like, he's like, I couldn't pass, but I hit him with 2 bombs on play action. Like, come on, man. the the messages you get in this game, bro. I got the whole game recorded, so you can feel free to look at it. Nah, you run committed because you couldn't stop the run. Come on, man, stop. Just stop. You can't be like you're the better player when I told you before the game even started. I told you I was gonna make you crumble. I said it. That's like the first game EA gave to you. Second game, I was gonna beat that ass, and what sure enough happened, I beat that ass. These motherfuckers act like they just gonna be unstoppable, unbeatable. I hope every person I play and I lose against, I hope I get rematched up with them. He said no one wants to play someone that runs an I form and just runs. If you sit in a weak box, then I am. I mean, if you sit, hold up.
Taking it about the 1.
Jaguars, this should be interesting.
Brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
That's not my defense I chose.
And the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Another tote for ETN. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Told you we were going to rip it.
And the Raiders pick it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The slot man in motion right. 2nd down, Stidham to throw. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Test these waters.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakin. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Slot man moves right. First carry of the game from Zamir White. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They go play action now. Stidham.
Good user catch. Oh, my God. They screwed me.
How about that? Red man coverage, and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They screwed me, fellas. What do we do here?
Stidham going for it on 4th. just keeping the play alive. And he'll be taken.
That's why you don't drop everybody into fucking coverage.
Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A fourth down gamble turns into a fourth down scramble, but all is well. First down. No score after one on EA Sports. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Jacobs. And the ball closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now Stidham, off play action. They'll roll him out right. And that is
beautiful play.
Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau from 4 yards out. And the
Creative.
Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And he will get in to make it.
Way to seal that B gap. Jacobs.
So they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion.
It's actually pretty good at stopping turbo blitzes too. And hike it at the right time.
Want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it?
All right, defense, let go.
I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
I'm gonna try this.
Wins the battle for 2. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Forced out to his left. He'll air this one out for...
Oh, they wouldn't let me get to it.
Inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. ETN up the middle.
Oh, you can't be dive tackling this lane. No, come on now. Flipped it too late.
Travis Etienne, 32 yards. And the Jaguars have cut the lead back down to 2. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
I'm getting better with Jacobs as a returner, bro. That man got some sick juice. Like, I ain't playing.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Adams the man in motion right. Dancing to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Stress that user.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll try and throw forward with Stidham. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They go play action with Stidham. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
Focus, fellas.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
I give this guy credit where it due. He matching personnel.
Gonna try the middle.
Might be fight for this win.
Get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
He had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Stidham. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Take the tough yards, man. It may not always be pretty. Take the tough yards.
Run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Keep bringing that 3rd safety down in the box, my guy. Play action gonna eat you alive. I learned that the hard way plenty of times. I stopped doing that. Cannot play that 3rd down low in the box like that.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
They'll look to throw. And his kick is no good. Misses.
Did he just say this kick is no good? What the fuck?
They're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Hey, defense.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially now loose football.
Get the ball! Oh my God, bro.
Recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. 2nd and short now following the fumble. Now Lawrence. being chased out left.
That's for the playmaker. Good sack.
Taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for third down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Steps away to his left.
Take the playmaker. Boom. Coach gets a sack. Let's go.
Malcolm Kuntz, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining.
It's good seeing your 3 pass rushers get sacks. It is very good seeing your 3 pass rushers get sacks.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now.
Black Rain ain't got shit on me, bro. I'll tell you, that's why he's scared to play me. I'm getting better with that shit, man. I'm getting better with it. It's like the stop, go, and juke.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. In motion, the tight end. On first down,
I told you about that third, my guy.
eluding the pressure.
I see a spot on it. I just got to get it to work.
The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Stidham. And able to get it across the 20.
Find holes in that cover one.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
2 things gonna beat it: corner routes and out routes. You got to get out of it.
Now Stidham on first down. Flushed out right.
Nice with the comeback. That's going to clear that curl flat.
Well upfield across the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left.
That's how you roll out of the pocket, make fucking throws. Stidham.
And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other
Extend the play.
now it's 1st and 10.
Oh yes, extend the fucking play.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, Adams, what a grab. And he's going to be out down inside.
That cover 3 drop about to get dotted up.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look down.
Find them loose spots in coverage. What happens when you keep spamming? Loose spot in the coverage. Oh, that's a touchdown! Come on now.
He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll set a receiver in motion to the right.
Yeah, what happens when you get out of your spot and zone? You'll leave someone open. I got eyes down the field, my guy.
Situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down.
How we do it, man.
The
Sometimes you have sloppy games, man, but you just gotta do what you got to do.
If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense.
I'm gonna sit there and run commit, bro. I got a heavier formation than you. You gotta match up with the heavy. You gotta come out in the goal line versus this, my guy. You gonna run commit. If not, I'm gonna keep going forward and forward and forward and forward. Like the Energizer Bunny offense right here. I don't even need a touchdown, bro. I just need a field goal. We're gonna hit him with play action right now. He's gonna run commit. Woo!
Josh Jacobs takes it in from a yard out, and the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter.
Sometimes, man, that I-4 tight might just be the next best thing.
There seemed to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation.
Packages are important for your offense.
Not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right.
Packages are important for your offense.
And that bumps their lead up even further. 3 quarters in the books.
You ain't have enough deep zones, my guy. You put everybody in flats.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Go back into it, fella. Watch this. You go gun empty. I don't care.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now Lawrence on first down.
Where you going? Look at that two-man rush getting through.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Lawrence to throw.
Ah, that was me.
Drop that underneath DTN. And they're going to get this beyond the 40
That was me.
before
That's me.
he's
That's me.
taken down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion left goes Jones. On 1st down, Lawrence.
Crosby, bro, a two-man rush, bro, just coming through like that. Ridiculous.
It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing, because he just about threw that one into the.
Just trying not to run into the block.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line.
Look at that.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Not throwing it down the field, my guy.
And the Raiders will take.
Salutes. That two-man blitz. That's just ridiculous. As soon as they step out of the pocket, bro, it's over. He's shedding. He gone. Because, see, the thing is, here's the trick. The defense that I'm playing, it has run fits. So regardless of whatever adjustments I put on it, I still have those run fits. That's the kicker. So they run the ball, I still have those run fits, even if I'm dropping people in coverage. And if they pass, the O-line doesn't know who to fucking double team or who to block, because you got everybody right there in front of them. So you could change a blitz to a drop zone, and it'll confuse the offensive lineman. You can't take a drop zone and put them in a blitz you know, unless you're using it to hold the lineman. You can't do that. So a lot of the times, you know, you might come out in a max blitz or a zone blitz and make your adjustments out of that if you want to get, you know, crazy pressure. Whereas you can't do that in like certain things like a straight drop coverage or something like that, or a blitz where you might already have a guy already in, you know, a standard drop back or a mid read or something. Just something that you could. It's weird. I'm trying to make it make sense. I don't make the rules. I just teach them. I play it, I learn it, and then I teach it.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Jacksonville. Takes it at the 7. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Let's make sure we got our 3. But yeah, Colts. Put our Sam linebacker in. And get our coverage guy right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now ETN to start the drive.
And you saw that shit we got. That man came screaming through.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, ETN once more.
We got someone there. You good?
There as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Play action. It's Lawrence. Flush to his right.
Don't turn around, Hobbs.
He's got a man complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent gain, 35 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your own plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. ETN will score. Touchdown, Jackson.
Make some adjustments.
So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in.
I can change it. There's 2 different formations that I can do this at. I mean, 2 different plays that I can do this with.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's...
I'll show you the second play here in a sec.
The slot man in motion right. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the
Cover 3.
Here's Stidham. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Cover 4 drop. Audible, audible, audible.
Here's Stidham to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Cover 4 drop.
Good pass catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here and
Press.
going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the
weak
big
spot
shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Cover 3. Cover 3.
Play action. It's Stidham.
Weak spot.
And it's complete to Adams. And he'll go out of bounds inside.
No, you want to go with a Himberg. Okay, he tried audible. He did it too late.
After 1-7-0.
He didn't adjust. It's like a cover 3 cloud right here.
1st and 10. Stidham.
You got to throw that over his head, my guy.
And the Jags are going to get the football.
Get the balls on the ground.
Will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he's got room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown.
They're not letting me click on. Okay.
Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown here in this first
I'm gonna
half.
keep going that, so I gotta.
Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. On the move to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40. The 20.
Stop going for 2, bro.
And he takes it all the way back.
Thanks for the 2 points.
Pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
They bailed you out with that pick on that last one. Give my quarterback a bullet throw instead of throwing it where it's supposed to.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard
Playing from behind, I play better.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Davante Adams, 83 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play. Big pass
A
downfield.
10-point swing right there, folks.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
He will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From the 6. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
Play two gaps here.
Right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
A and B. A and B.
On play action, Lawrence. Forced out to his left.
That's a fumble!
Release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing, the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got on that last play and forcing them to try and through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence dancing his left. And he wisely threw that one.
Oh, that should have been a pick. Oh my God. What do you get for possession catching, my guy?
Sets to throw on first. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Baseline gonna get you fucked up, bro.
Adams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders.
I love throwing against baseline.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense.
Jack's out. Jack's out. Guts, 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 guts.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Stidham going to look to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And good starting field position.
Almost stop defense.
All the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Looking downfield.
Yeah, 1 foot.
Right side, he's got his man. A good pick up there, 22. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'll fall for this shit.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
B&A, B&A.
A shotgun snap and again.
There we go.
And not a whole lot of room to operate.
He spams too much. Starting to pick on his tendencies. B&A.
From the 40 now on second down.
The blitz.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's what happened when your running back's on the other side of the field. He can't block that blind side.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Going for it, here's ETN.
You're mad we clogged the gap.
They'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. ETN once more.
We clogging gaps, bro. We good.
Ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Lawrence. Rolling to his right. And that is
you got to get that foot in.
Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch. Looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
We got Kirk.
Here's Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in.
7, you got to get that.
Just outside of the 20. Slot man moves right. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Turn around.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Perfect timing. Good fucking hit.
8 seconds now.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence being chased out left.
Too many bodies over there, bitch. Triple coverage.
Picked off by Rocky Sin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
Let's get it, fellas.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Ain't lying. This is a good defense. Got to make minimal user adjust. It ain't like you got to put like a bunch of more combat codes in.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think
Get you by the white boy out there.
running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First run for the backup, Abdullah. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. A dump off for Abdullah. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll throw on 1st down with Stidham.
Cover 3 beater.
Deep for Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 53 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time,
Cover 1, single high safety beater. It doesn't matter. Potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes.
In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdowns.
Give him a taste of his own medicine.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7.
Blocking back.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Oh, the DDA in this game.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Good tackle, Rock. That's why we got you on special teams. My guy, you got good pursuit.
Inside the 15, a terrific return.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
We play defense over here.
That one incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different...
Put that cloud flat adjustment on it. Let go.
Picked up by Sidney Jones, and the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touch.
He out of there, folks. Look at him run. Look at him run, tucking that tail between his legs. I like that cloud flat adjustment in the red zone, man. It's like if it's inside the 10 yards or something, them thirds are no longer useful unless it's like a safety third or something. And the only way to get a safety third is either a 3 safety package or a cover 3 cloud or something like that. But inside the red zone, man, you like to run a cover 3, man. Just swap those thirds for clouds. I'm telling you. Thank me later. You ain't got to swap both of them. Just swap the boundary side. Whatever side the quarterback's closest throwing to. You ain't got to worry about nothing else after that. I guarantee you that cloud going to react. Shadow one. No, you can lay down, Shadow. Buddy, come here. You gotta sneeze? Hey, fat. What up, buddy? Not bad. Really? That how you feel?
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Just don't quit. I won't.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football
Yeah, you definitely, please don't quit. And you got the Chiefs. Please don't quit. Because they're the best team in the game.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium.
Yes, sir.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
You said what? Who? Nah, man, I'm a fan of the team, not the city. I'm in Alabama.
They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jarek McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The 3rd down is a key down.
You're playing against the best player in the game.
Defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be
Me.
effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
I got a bump on him. Threw him off on his route. I bumped him. He ran the slant. I bumped him.
On 4th down, they'll try.
Chill ass down.
I think he went backward. He did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on
Good hit, Perryman. That's Denzel Perryman, motherfucker. Okay. 84 strength. Is there the best quarterback in the game? Best quarterback in the game.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams, 34 yards. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this
That's what Stidham be doing, bro. He's the best quarterback in the game.
He's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
That's a running back, bro. He's not a receiver. He's not going to have great route running. You should know this.
My first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays Most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
Come on, man. You got my home, bro. You only got 5-yard passing. What's going on, bro?
But you absolutely have to like how this defense
I was hoping for a good game.
They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got a man complete. Fourth down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on
I play run fits, bro.
the 37-yard line. Defensive
Run fits.
You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Ah, that was so lame.
Into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line.
I had the run
because
fits.
there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the
Isn't that
season.
why you didn't run it?
Big year. The consistency and the continuity
Okay, that's why you didn't run it.
to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Pulls it in at the 13. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion goes the tight end. These two teams all tied after one. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, Abdullah. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now left side on the swing pass. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to get the three, so maybe the motion.
So he's still the best quarterback in the game.
He had the touchdown.
And that's 61 overall. Don't underestimate it.
We're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Tackle made there by Frank Clark. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, they'll run with White. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now it's Stidham.
Kill that cover 3 cloud. I just did him the best quarterback in the game. My guy don't believe me.
Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line. And
I'm just calling plays, my guy. I can't call plays.
It's 2nd and 11. Second down, Jacobs once more. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line.
Why?
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Good ball placement. Good ball placement.
Turnover there in the end zone.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Fourth down, here's Stidham.
Oh, he didn't jump for it. What the fuck? That was a good play. He just didn't make a play on the ball.
And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. 42 yards. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he's brought down. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. On first down, Stidham. Looking deep.
Best quarterback in the game.
And got his man complete. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. There's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Hardman. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And they'll run again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt.
It's called making adjustments.
Instead, it gets intercepted. Remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Stidham. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his round, someone on the defensive
What's
side
playing?
moved with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Stidham going for it on fourth.
I punt when I got Devontae Adams.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays.
Why do I need to punt when I got Devontae?
I don't know if I agree.
Why do you do that at?
I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call or they're trying to show extreme confidence. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's Stidham. Throw left side, taken in by Renfrow. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run here. Abdullah. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. To throw is Stidham. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now Stidham on 1st down. Looking again for Waller. He's got him again. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Here's Stidham to throw. Flushed out right. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks. And you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On 3rd and goal, Stidham. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Mac Hollins from 4 yards out. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Oh, you Stidham to go.
Now the Raiders will face an important
Thanks for baseline.
conversion attempt here. Now they send a man in motion right. They're going to try and
Give me those run fits when you do that. When you base a line, you take your run fits away. Yeah. Take those corners and those safeties out of their run fit assignment.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mahomes. On the out route, he finds Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a 1st down here.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mahomes firing complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He'll buy some time right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in the power and light district.
Missed it by a little bit. I don't know how. He probably went up on it.
So this one
He has some height on him.
for Kansas City. And I tell you what, they were big favorites coming in, but they had to work.
See how much I missed it by him. Let's see how.
That you expected coming into this one.
That should have been blocked.
That in their meetings
I jumped too early.
Head coach going to talk to him a little bit about focus, don't you think?
Yeah, because down the stretch, there was some nail biting going on, and you're right. I think not only
He probably got a high kick too, but I jumped too early.
That locker room, they expected a
It
comfortable
was a
victory.
tad second too
That
early.
just tells you about the NFL. Any
that.
given game,
It
you
is what
never
it
know
is.
how it's going to turn out. You'd better be ready to play.
Yep, Shadow. I ain't mad. I got good defense. You get my Shadow. You could keep. Alright, fellas. I'm going to take a break. No, I gotta get something to eat so I can come back on it. Keep myself entertained. You love me, Shadow. How can you say no to this kitty? Look at him. Look at his face. He just be looking. You hungry, ain't you? Ain't you hungry? Oh, you enjoying that too much. Alright. I will be back on later, fellas. Let me get something to eat, alright?